Welcome to School District Number 43 Coquitlam's Directions 2025 Strategic Planning, Learning Without Boundaries. The Board of Education of School District Number 43 Coquitlam is inviting your input to the new strategic plan as we look forward to the next 5 years. Our board's mission is to ensure quality learning opportunities for all students of all ages. The Directions 2020 framework has been both inspirational and aspirational and has shaped the transformation of School District 43 over the last 5 years. I will now review with you the strategic goals and objectives of Directions 2020. Strategic goal number 1, achieve student success. Our core work and common goal is educational excellence. Our objectives are to develop in our students the following attributes of the educated citizen: strong character and cultural identity, effective communicator, critical and creative thinker, contributor, collaborator, personally and socially responsible. Develop in our students the ability to assess their own learning in order to achieve their highest level of success. Foster early identification of learners' needs and offer an interdisciplinary approach to increase their academic, social, and emotional development. Continue to pursue and develop innovative and personalized learning experiences for all students. Strategic goal number 2, enhance learning through technology. Cultivate the use of technology to improve learning and working experiences for all. Our objectives are to promote technology-facilitated learning experiences which develop the knowledge, skills, and attitudes required to work and learn in an information society. Provide flexible, reliable, and sustainable access to technology to support working and learning. Foster safe and responsible use of digital tools. Strategic goal number 3, foster a sustainable educational organization. Ensure that our human, financial, and physical resources are sustainable. Our objectives are to be an employer of choice known for leading human resources practices. Ensure that the school district has facilities that support world-class learning. Ensure a financially stable organization through progressive management practices and multi-year financial planning. Maintain our position as the leader in international education programs and support continuous improvement and operational efficiencies throughout the organization. Directions 2025, a refresh, not a restart. Through intentional strategic planning and goal setting, resource allocation, focused implementation methods, ongoing measurement and reflection, and proactive communications, School District Number 43 has risen to a new level of student, employee, and district-wide success. This success, guided by the Board of Education's leadership and strategic vision, Directions 2020, is demonstrated by exceptional leadership at all levels, positive changes to academic programs and curriculum, enhanced student support services, strategic financial and capital planning and resource allocation, innovative implementation and use of technology, proactive communications to tell the success stories, a can-do attitude, and inclusive culture. Directions 2025 is a refresh of Directions 2020. It is important to understand that the process of setting goals and objectives is not only a reflection of our own community, but must also comply with ministry direction. Understanding the mandate, provincial, district, and school educational outcomes must be consistent with the framework for enhancing student learning, the goals of education and the educated citizen, policies, reports, and other frameworks, for example, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development's Learning Framework 2030, the Office of the Auditor General of British Columbia's reports, Representative for Child and Youth reports, the BC Tripartite Education and other agreements with local Indigenous communities, for example, local education agreements. It is important to keep in mind that the Directions 2025 strategic plan will guide the Board of Education's decisions regarding budget and the allocation of resources. The Auditor General's report says that improving expenditure management in public education is critical. And I quote, "The foundation for good budgeting decisions is a sound process for identifying priorities, developing goals, and setting these out in well-designed, well-informed, strategic and operational plans. A budget that is linked with strategies to achieve goals improves the chances of realizing the desired outcomes." The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has created the metaphor of the learning compass as we equip students with the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values to navigate successfully and thrive in the world of the 21st century as they shape the future with well-being as the ultimate goal. They outline core foundations of numeracy and literacy, data and digital literacy, physical and mental health, and social and emotional foundations, as well as the transformative competencies, the ability to create new value, to reconcile tensions and dilemmas, and to take responsibility for one's own actions. All of this is developed through a cyclical learning process, anticipating, acting, and reflecting. The educated citizen was defined by the Ministry of Education of the Province of British Columbia in 1988, and upon review, the province committed again to this guiding vision for the students of British Columbia. Educated citizens are thoughtful, able to learn and to think critically, and can communicate information from a broad knowledge base. They are creative, flexible, self-motivated, and have a positive self-image. They are capable of making independent decisions, skilled, and can contribute to society generally, including the world of work. Productive. They gain satisfaction through achievement and strive for physical well-being. They are cooperative, principled, and respectful of others regardless of differences, and aware of the rights and prepared to exercise the responsibilities of an individual within the family, the community, Canada, and the world. The educated citizen. The Ministry of Education mandate to develop the educated citizen is defined as having intellectual development, develop the ability to analyze critically, reason, think independently, acquire basic learning skills and bodies of knowledge, a lifelong appreciation of learning, a curiosity about the world, along with a capacity for creative thought and expression. Human and social development, develop a sense of self-worth and personal initiative, appreciation of the fine arts, understanding of cultural heritage, sense of social responsibility, along with acceptance and respect for the ideas and beliefs of others. Career development, prepare students to attain their career and occupational objectives, assist in the development of effective work habits, and the flexibility to deal with change in the workplace. The Province of British Columbia's Ministry of Education has developed a curriculum policy for student success. This framework forms the foundation of our work. With a focus on student success and the educated citizen, we must ensure that learning is student-centered, that we have a future orientation. We ensure there are high and measurable standards in a healthy and effective learning environment, and that we provide quality teaching and leadership at all times. The following are some future trends we would like you to consider. In the area of human and social development, increased digital connectivity, changing social dynamics, changing physical activity patterns, increased anxiety and mental health issues, socioeconomic challenges, cultural diversity, diverse needs of learners, increased child vulnerability, changing role of parents, urbanization, intellectual and career development, demand for personalized learning, increasingly complex learning environment, emphasis on developing competencies, emerging learning technologies, environmental awareness, changing economy, role of data and artificial intelligence, impact of misinformation, personal privacy and security, and globalization. In our school district, we engage in internationally recognized standards from the International Society for Technology in Education. The emphasis is on using technology to engage and empower learners and to help them to develop the competencies made possible by the inclusion of technology in the educational experience. The importance of technology in developing the educated citizen. Technology will empower learners to pursue ideas, facilitate collaboration in the community and beyond, encourage creative communication, develop computational thinkers, challenge students to design and innovate, provide access to a world of information to help them construct their own knowledge, and develop effective digital citizens. The inclusion of technology in education is important because we know the future will be dependent on our efficacy as we grapple with the reality of omnipresent technology in our lives. The future of collaboration, innovation, and knowledge construction will be dependent on the use of technology, and we must consider the new realities of virtual reality, augmented reality, collaborative intelligence, artificial intelligence, 3D and 4D printing, computer-supported collaborative design, and crowd-based collaboration. Thank you for viewing this video. We would now ask that you complete the online survey. We want to ensure that our school district continues to provide a world-class education to our students by equipping them for a successful and fulfilling future and preparing them to make a positive and important contribution to society. Your ideas and suggestions, your vision of the future of education in School District Number 43 Coquitlam forms a very important part of our Directions 2025 strategic planning process. Please complete the survey by May 30th, 2020. Thank you very much for your participation.